Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back at the first spot that I fished on my first day here in Malaga. It's relatively close to my hotel, and it produced, I think, the largest variety of different species, if I'm not mistaken. So there's still a couple different wrasse species to catch, a couple different goby species to catch. So we're going to start out just kind of casting out with some shrimp, trying to get those wrasse species. All the common fish species that are out here we already caught over the last couple days. So I'm not really expecting much, but if we can get one more new species here, that would really make my day. But either way, let's just have a good time here and catch some fish. Alrighty, so I got my usual kind of bottom fishing setup. We got a 1/2 ounce sinker. I haven't mentioned this yet, but the water here has been really calm the last, I don't know what I've been here now, 4 or 5 days. I was expecting it to be at least a little bit rougher, but it's been really calm. So no need for a heavier sinker. And then a size 16 hook with a little bit of shrimp. So let's flick this on out there. And let's wait for a bite. Got him. First fish of the day. All right, so we got a common 2-banded sea bream, and I've got to be honest, this is my first fish of the day, and I've already lost 3 rigs. So losing 3 rigs to catch one common 2-banded sea bream is not exactly my idea of a successful fishing session. So let's get this guy back and let's see if we can improve upon that. Got a little guy. What is this thing? Little damsel. Alrighty, so fish number 2 is this little Mediterranean chromis. The action today is nowhere near as good as it was 3 days ago whenever I was here last, but it's still better than the spot we fished yesterday. Got a little guy. It's a little blanny. Alrighty, we got a little ringneck blanny, which is probably the most boring catch I could think of. It's either these guys or the 2-banded sea bream that have been the most common. We caught both today, and I think it's actually these guys. I think I caught more of these blannies than the sea bream. Oop, got one. What do I got? Ornate wrasse. Alright, action is fairly slow today, unfortunately. Not as good as it was a couple days ago here, so I do not mind this guy at all. Real pretty fish. Super common as well, but not as common as the Oop, got him. There's another ornate. So I don't know where these guys come from, because when I just kind of look down in the water, I don't see them at all. But once my bait hits the bottom there, these guys come out of nowhere. But yeah, let's get them back. Let's try to catch some other stuff. Oh, got him. Another little chromis. Alrighty, so second one of these little Mediterranean chromises. Is chromises the plural of chromis? Or is it chromi? I don't know. Now these guys I can definitely see. There's a school of maybe one or two, probably about 24 of them down there. So these guys are real visible. But I guess mixed in somewhere with them are all those ornate wrasses as well. Got him. Let's see what we got there. That one felt a little bit better. Oh, it's a comber. Alrighty, so first comber of the trip. This is going to be another butterfly winged, I believe. I still have not caught any painted combers over this trip. And then I kind of learned that they're actually pretty rare in this part of the Mediterranean. They are found a lot more often if you head east. So I guess I'm not really all that surprised we haven't caught any of those. That was still a cool catch. Ooh, I got a little guy. What is this? Alrighty, so we got ourselves another little ringneck blanny. Haven't caught too many of these guys from like farther out. They're usually like right here near shore among the rocks. I mean, the rocks do extend out a little bit farther, but out there I was expecting some other stuff. Alright, this day's not going great, but we're picking up at a couple fish here and there. Oh, I got a small one. I think that's going to be a little comber. Alrighty, so I felt the bite from this guy, and then I felt no resistance at all, not even any weight. Obviously I didn't like feel him fight, but I didn't even feel the weight, so I was sure he was off. Then I saw him and I thought it was going to be a little blanny, just because I've caught a bunch of blannies of that size over the last couple days. But pretty pleasantly surprised that we got another new species for the day in that little comber. Alright guys, so that's going to do it here, and that was a tough session, way tougher than I expected. Still not completely awful. What do we get, like 4, maybe 5 different species, so not completely awful. The action also wasn't that great, so the variety and diversity wasn't great, and the total amount caught wasn't that great either, and I lost a lot of rigs here on some snags. So actually this is probably one of the worst fishing sessions here in Spain so far. That's the way it goes sometimes. So the last 2 sessions have not gone all that well. That last chromis I caught kind of flopped back in the water before I could show them off to you. But yeah, so that's going to do it here. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.